Hey guys, I'm Janice on occasion, and today we're playing Small Rogue Trader. Sorry for the delay. I've been sick for the last few days. Also, I still don't really have much of a voice. I had a really bad throat. It still hurts. It still hurts a lot, but I can talk now. So I'm thinking, let's get back to the grind set because life is pain. Anyway, we're gonna level up, because life is pain. Right. So we got AP increase. Oh wow. Oh, that's a big deal. Oh, that's fun. Okay, we can do more things. Of course, the AP increase isn't necessarily the best thing in the world because a lot of the time you're limited in how many attacks you can do. So it's not like in the D&D system where it's just like you get an extra attack, which is obviously insane and powerful and great. It's just like, oh, you have an extra fifth of an action or whatever, which is fine. We can continue to put fellowship up though. Interesting. I guess the cap goes up at a certain point, huh? I mean, ballistic skill would be kind of cool. We are using a lot of guns right now. And I guess our persuasion and things are ruddy high, aren't they? Anyway. Let's make her a little bit more gunny. Just a bit more gunny. Yeah. And let me guess. AP increase? Knew it. For you, perception or agility? What do we want? That will put up a demolition, which I quite like. Perception puts up awareness, but that's already so flippin' high. Are those really the only skills that rely on agility? That's so bizarre. That will put up a dodge, of course, and initiative, which is pretty good. And perception reduces enemy dodge chance. That's it. We're gonna put up agility though. Okay, and for you, AP increase. Oh, hang on. And what else? Oh. Can't you get a trait as well, does he? A talent, rather. That's fun. Let's get, perception for you as well, maybe? So again, though, it's reduces enemy dodge chance. It's kind of nice if he's got something like a melter gun and he's hitting a bunch of enemies at once. Chances are someone is going to dodge, right? So it might be nice to lower that. But then ballistic skill just gives a much higher chance of hitting that thing in the first place. So it's a bit of a funny one, actually. They're both useful. Both very useful. You know what? I'm going to do ballistic skill. Alright. And then here, I have no idea. Dueling Master? That's parry. Which is the one... There's no melee superiority. I'm thinking, what's the one that lets him attack with both weapons? Because that would be pretty cool. I've forgotten what that is, though. He's also got some of these things. Extra deflection against the burning effect of flame weapons, kind of nice. While wearing heavy armor. Well, he doesn't have heavy armor. Can we give him heavy armor proficiency? Is that worth doing for him? I actually have no idea. Calculated relations. Screw that. Not useful for him at all. Persistence of the Forge. Gain plus 10 bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with a single target attack. Successful critical hits from single target attacks. Increase the hit chance and dodge reduction by 5%. Again, I don't think that's particularly good for him. What's breaking point? Heavy weapons deal plus 2 damage, ignore 2 deflection. Is a melter gun a heavy weapon? I'm not sure. Apparently not. I'm tempted to give him heavy weapon proficiency. I think that could be handy. He doesn't even have flame weapon proficiency. I feel like he should. God, I'm just not finding the things that I want to give him, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Heavy weapon proficiency, why the hell not? We'll find him a heavy weapon one day. Right, characteristics. Toughness. Make him a bigger sponge. He has no need for fellowship. None whatsoever. And, okay, perception or agility. I think agility, because lowering the enemy's... Oh, wait, no, perception is lowering dodge chance. Agility is putting up your own dodge. But also initiative, and that's very useful. Yeah, okay, these are both quite useful, I think. Because having the snipers go nice and quickly, I kind of like that. Just like quickly get rid of something. Then I go perception. I want to make sure that she can hit those shots. Okay, and then for J, ballistic skill. It's crazy how much stuff is dependent on fellowship. It really is. Having a fellowship sort of driven main character just pretty much has you covered for like out of combat stuff, you know? So yeah, ballistic skill. So she can hit more of those shots with the pistols. Brilliant. Thank you, Jai. Okay, let's have a look-see. So I was going to have a look around, do this warp check, for instance.
Oh, come on.
No, no idea. That is not the button I meant to click on. Okay, so there's Moirin. Lord Xenos.
One and it's done.
The mystical gate to the webway. As far as you know, the only method of entering the mysterious dimension created by long-forgotten races of old. It's very cool, isn't it? Webways are cool.
I always keep my options open.
Well, I'm glad, I think. Alright, I think we're done. Oh, amazing. Okay, this is cool. I like this. This I'm surprised by, because this implies that the game actually values the player's time, and I haven't really seen any evidence of that until now. So, yeah, where were you when I still not mine and needed to go back to my ship, huh? Jerk. Alright, return to the void ship then, I guess. Cool. Thanks, game. Yeah, sure, I'll collect those. Okay, Snow World, Janus, Gas Giant. I mean, we've been to the other stuff, haven't we? So really, we just want to go back to Janus and go say hi to Governor Viat. Let's see. Now, this is an interesting one because Argenta and Heinrichs. Argenta, obviously, as soon as she sniffs chaos, she's going to go, you know, into a rage. And is going to get the job done, whether I want her to or not. And then Heinrichs, of course, is an Inquisitor, so him being on this world and, you know, figuring out the depths of it is probably important. But also, I don't necessarily want him there if he's going to do the classic Inquisitor thing of going, oh, that pot plant has lips, exterminatus. I don't want him to do that, you know, I don't want to be a flipping lunatic. I'd rather he be cooler than that. But he has shown himself to be kind of cooler than that. At times. Even though he did say, let's destroy that planet. But at that point he was right. I think, at least. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's hard to know how much of that was him being zealous or just making a good moral call. It's tough. It's tough. But I think either of them would be useful on this planet. I think having a navigator there, if the warp starts getting wibbly, might be a bit dangerous. The same could be said for Adira, to be honest. So swapping out Adira, who I'm trying to think what she does outside of combat. All she does is go, we're going to have a combat. And I don't know if that even offsets the ambush. You know, if ambush happens or if you can set up. I don't know if that has any impact there or not. I feel like it should, but I just don't know. Because I feel like we've been ambushed plenty of times when she's been in the party, so it's not like she just cancels out ambushes. I'm going to bring Heinrichs. I'm going to bring Heinrichs along. Yeah, I definitely want to find out how zealous he is versus how good an investigator he is, if that makes sense. Oh god, it's all arch-militant stuff that I haven't read yet. Attacks have their armor reduced by any effects applied by the Archmilitant's allies. The Archmilitant deals plus 10% damage to the Archmilitant attacks. Targets have their deflection reduced by any effect. Oh my god, it's just ridiculous. It has more versatility, which is useful, I think, though I forget why. Entering combat, he gains extra. He just has higher stats. Okay, it's kind of bizarre, isn't it? So his weapon skill goes up dependent on his ballistic skill, and his ballistic skill goes up dependent on his weapon skill. That's quite cool. Because, of course, he does attack both, right? So you can just kind of, yeah, maybe like lean into one and it'll still help out the other. Which is kind of cool. When the Archmilitant attacks targets, have the dodge reduced? He has more armor, the more versatility he has. Okay, I kind of like that. That's kind of fun. That is kind of fun. Didn't I give him heavy armor proficiency? Did I do that? I'm not sure if I did. I mean, he can kick people, which is great. Oh, he's already got dependable. We can give him dependable... Oh no, that's what I'm picking now. I'm an idiot. I was thinking I was choosing that because that's at the end. Okay, fine. God, I don't know. Where's heavy armor? Why isn't there a search for this? Seriously. Heavy armor proficiency. There we go. Let's get that. It's just a no-brainer. It's just easy. I want him to be able to use his melee and his, like, different missile attacks. You know, I want to hop back and forth between him to get his versatility up. So he's going to have to be flexible, and that means he's going to have to take a punch. So we'll put that up. Then steady superiority, his heroic act has been unlocked, gets more AP, and we can put up his ballistic or weapon skill. I'm going to put up his weapon skill some more, especially now he's got more armor. It would be nice to have him in combat. So let's give him something to wear. So we've got that leather armor, don't we? So it does have a bit of a dodge penalty. His dodge is quite good right now because of his high agility, so it is a bit of a shame to cover that up. Let's see. He will dodge 0% of average enemy attacks in this chapter. Over 25. Or we get a 25% damage reduction. Minus 10. I mean, that seems like a worse thing to do, because it turns out the Enforcer armor is actually quite good. But I do want to get him trending towards heavy armor, and he does look quite cool in the heavy armor. I do enjoy that. So, I'm doing it. Also, can you have a hat? Have a hat. He doesn't have a hat. Let's give him a hat. Good God, man. Why don't you have a hat? What? That's accessories. There we go. Oh, he's got a stupid helmet. Boring. Okay, you can put gloves on, though. Persuasion isn't useful, really, for him. He gets... Okay, he has parry reduction and extra arm penetration, so that's kind of nice. He can hit people more. Puts up dodge, which psychic ability uses. He does have psychic abilities, so I mean, maybe? But then we already have dodge reduction on him, so I don't know. Maybe that's fine. So he'll do extra damage, and he'll deal extra for single shots and deadeye shots. I mean, he will have single shots. I doubt I'm ever going to really use it with this, am I? But it's going to use pistol burst every time. So that feels like a bit of a waste. Extra carouse. Do we need him to be good at carousing? He is very good at carousing. We are about to go into a fancy estate. So actually I am going to give him that. Because we may need to drink something in order to infiltrate the cult. You never know. You never know. So Tilius. Hey there, buddy. What did he sound like? I don't know, it's been a few days. Your ladyship, speaking with you is always an honour. That's what he sounds like. Why? Because my throat hurts, okay? Everyone sounds like that today. I uncovered the servant who betrayed the governor. Here is the place where you'll find his body. Nope, not doing that. That's the guy we found round the back of the thing, who was just sort of trying to stop a chaos cult. Which is why it's bizarre when the answer is dogmatic to say, we found the traitor. It's weird. I guess the dogma is just upholding the system, largely, even if the system is clearly corrupt. Because I guess it always is, whether it's chaos or not, because, you know, because fascism. So it's a bit of a weird one. But I always feel like dogma should be attached to the, specifically, like, the ecclesiarchy, rather than just, like, reverence to the Imperium in general. I know they're quite linked, but they are different. Because in this case, you have someone who's, like, trying his best to fight against a chaos cult, and we're going, no, we're on the side of the chaos cult. because they have all the titles, which seems stupid to me, you know? Then I guess a lot of it depends on how much information you have and, you know, how much you know about things.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Hello, show me a secret door. There's no secret door. It's like, we heard there was a secret door here somewhere. I guess we just have to walk in and say hi, right?
Let us not dawdle.
And then she'll probably run into a secret tunnel. Then we'll chase her. Maybe we'll just shoot her, and we'll just assume there's a secret tunnel somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea. Lady von Valancius, we are most delighted to welcome you as our guest. Would your ladyship prefer to speak with the governor alone or with your entourage? The entourage. Absolutely. She seems to have a personal shield or something. Or she's in love. She's just glowing. Greetings, your ladyship. How may I be of assistance? You neglected to mention the strange changes in the planet's flora and fauna. Rumours have reached me about oddities among Genesis' population. You're forcing settlements to pay their tithes in human bodies. The tech priest mentioned ancient ruins belong to the Xenos. For an agri-world in the back of Beyond's place is a real dump. No. I found the rebels' nest. Go the flora and fauna. Majos Vinzelex is a very wise man, and his fixation on evolutionary processes seems a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated. Forests were cleared and mountains raised across half the planet. It is no surprise that we are still noticing the consequences of those changes. It's possible that the plant mutations are connected to waste runoff from the harvesting equipment, and the changes in wildlife behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated area. Miss Denter shakes her head with a laugh. Are you surprised by my knowledge of the topic? Our whole dynasty has dedicated itself to taming Janus, this plentiful yet stubborn planet. Every member of the Vide bloodline is versed in the fundamentals of planetary engineering and its consequences. Some oddities among the population. I don't deny it. Some of our experiments exact a higher toll on the population than others. You see, recently one of the noble families of Janus has taken on the difficult task of enhancing the attributes of our workers. So far, it has involved introducing experimental supplements to their food and mental conditioning in monitored settlements. Sometimes procedures are disrupted and part of the population suffers from side effects. The specialists of the Gravas family would be better placed to inform you of this topic, but alas, they are currently engaged in the field. Experimenting on your workers isn't a thing that the Imperium cares about. They only care about whether it gets results. So this makes her morally repugnant, but lawfully in the clear. How refreshingly novel. The rich treating the common folk like dirt and coating it all with the best intentions. Yeah, exactly, see? Jai's usual honeyed voice now grates like rusted metal. You're forcing settlements to pay their tithes in human bodies. What? Really, Blanche? You speak as if you actually believe the claims of those wretched peasants. Because we had no way of confirming that, even though we could just fly to any of those places and investigate. But the game doesn't give us the chance to investigate, which I find very annoying. Because that's something that I really wanted to find out. I wanted to go down to one of those settlements and see what was going on. Also, we just landed on an agri-planet where everything is about agriculture, and we haven't seen any agriculture. Which I know is bizarre to be like, I want to see a farm, but it has to... You can't really characterize the people of this planet that we're defending unless you see them in the conditions that we are saving them from, right? So, seems stupid, frankly. I do not ask anyone to pay the tithes in human bodies. I am reducing the burden on the settlements, which have suffered as a result of unsuccessful experiments involving enriched food. And I'm gathering the worst affected subjects, those who are no longer capable of work, for further study. Some among my circle would call such a concern for the underclass a weakness which may have incited rebellion among the emboldened rabble. So, yeah, this just feels very... this could literally be the story that is happening. This is completely plausible in this setting where she's, a moment of weakness, caring about the people she's experimenting on. And this is absolutely something that she would, if she was doing this, she would believe it and explain it as such. Tech Priest mentioned ancient ruins. I know to what you're referring, strange structures of an unknown material. For the prevention of any unfortunate accidents, I ordered the area to be declared out of bounds for all. Some things are better off left under a thick layer of dirt, beyond the grasp of even the enlightened minds of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't know, I found the rebel's nest, I guess. Have you really, your ladyship? And what have you learned? Everything, Vistenza, I know everything. And now you have one chance to beg for mercy. Again, everything we know is hearsay, because the game hasn't let us investigate it. Or, if it has, I haven't found the things that lead me to actually learn anything. Because so far, we've just been told about the conspiracy, and we have had no way of verifying it. There's like that. There's no secret tunnel, like none of that stuff. So I don't know. Kind of disappointed that it feels to me like this whole chapter is being resolved in a conversation with someone, rather than actually doing any of the digging required to be armed for said conversation. I mean, I assume we just accuse her of things, and then we'll do a persuasion check. That kind of feels like where this is headed. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But this feels like a really weak way to finish the chapter. And it kind of feels like this is how it's going. I know everything. You have one chance to beg for mercy. Your foe's problem to deal with? What does that mean? What are we... I don't know what concern we're suggesting with this dialogue option, so I'll just say I know everything. Your ladyship, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You have woven your web of deceit in vain. You can no longer hide behind the veil of ignorance. Blanche has seen the evidence of your deeds, heard the cries of the tormented, and Lathan walked amidst the decay that you brought to the maiden world. Enough of your lies, chaos wretch. Early yet, Vicenza claims breathlessly. How dare you, you filthy vermin? I will have you flayed for that outburst. Your ladyship, what is going on? I've already heard enough, Vicenza, but if you wish me to repeat myself, we know that your loyalty lies with the ruinous powers, and then she'll go, no, it doesn't. And she's probably right, because we have no evidence of any of this. We're just sort of winging it. It feels really irresponsible and stupid. And then she's going to go, ha ha ha, my plan worked, and turned into a Lord of Change, and then we'll hit her with a stick, and then we'll leave the planet, and it'll be fine. Vicenza clenches her teeth so hard. I'm being very pessimistic about this ending, aren't I? I expected to get back to the capital and be presented with, like, detective work, something interesting. Because I already had the detective work that we had earlier pulled out from under me. It was just like, oh, cool, we got all these clues, we got this radio, all the rest of it. And then earlier it just goes, no, I know where we're going. So all of it was pointless. And now it feels like it's happening again. Because we've just gone, oh, no, we've decided you're evil, because a bunch of people told us you were. So, I don't know. Clenches her teeth so hard you hear a crack. I, daughter of House Viad, governor of Janus and citizen of the Imperium, serve no one other than the Emperor of the von Valancius dynasty, and what are you accusing me of is merely a tool at my disposal, a tool that I have the power and courage to use. Oh, okay, there we go, she just admitted. Yes, I am using chaos. It's very useful for growing crops. Do you think ordinary methods would have been enough to tame this demented planet? No, my family struggled for decades to subdue Janus once and for all. And it was all in vain. But loyal servants of those families who have resided on Janus for centuries helped me to unlock a new source of power, ancient knowledge secretly passed down from generation to generation, accessible to a select few, and which grants power over nature itself. How could I reject it? How could I undo all the work of my predecessors who were entrusted with Janus, who faithfully served the von Valancius dynasty, and who, with a madman's obsessiveness, hewed this rock into a stunning diamond? 2 days spent among the initiated was enough for me to start hearing the voices of angels in my ears, angels who gifted me the keys to conquering this world. Oh my god, this is so lazy. It just a random guy said, help, the governor is evil, and I went, oh, okay. Walked up to the governor, said, you're evil, and she went, no, I'm not. I'm just evil. And that's it. Like, that's how we, like, uncover this conspiracy? Like, it's, oh my god, it's so lazy. There was so much interesting stuff here. Also, I'm disappointed that the Eldar, as well, that they're idiots. I wasn't happy with that either, because it was just like, I don't care if I'm shredding Slaanesh by trying to exterminate all the humans. It's like, well, you should. You just should. Or that should have been the point in the first place, being like, you know, my people, you know, their souls were taken by Slaanesh because of what the humans did, so now I'll make their souls fall to Slaanesh. You know, it's an eye for an eye. And I think that would be great. That, like, feel to me more like vengeance. But him just going, oh, I'm going to make the humans fight each other, and the Slaanesh stuff is just like, oh well, I don't mind. because I'm doing a revenge here. That feels lazy to me. So yeah, I don't know. There seems to be so many wasted opportunities here that just feel very... I don't know. None of the characters even behaving like people. I almost like when she was telling me, oh no, I'm just experimenting on people. It's totally fine. That to me feels like that should have been it. And that actually it was just this person whispering in her ear that was the real culprit. And that obviously, you know, the person in charge is obviously, you know, responsible to a degree. That feels more important. To have someone who is like... Okay, so this is the thing, right? She is morally reprehensible, right? She is a despicable person. But like I said, morally horrendous, but legally fine. But now that they've said, and also she's evil, it kind of makes all of that just be like, oh, well, because she's evil. Which almost implies that, like, the system is fine, but people within it can be bad. It's like, no, it's all awful. So it's almost giving them a pass. And I think that's not even just, like, a bit lazy. I think that's almost irresponsible writing. To, like, be like, oh, no, the Imperium's fine unless someone turns to chaos, then it's bad. Everything else is fine, unless chaos. And that, I think, is really, yeah, irresponsible and kind of lazy, kind of a bit tone-deaf, doesn't quite understand the... I don't know, to me, it just doesn't fit the world. But anyway, we're gonna carry on this conversation with this, like, confessed lunatic, because she's, you know, not only a lunatic, but also dumb. Which is, again, quite disappointing. But remember who has dutifully served your dynasty all these years. Remember who has devoted her life to turning Janus into the primary source of wealth in your protectorate. Remember to whom your predecessor entrusted one of her most valuable worlds without fear of treachery or conspiracy. Well, yeah, but that person who had no fear of treachery or conspiracy got conspired against and treachered, which is a word I've made up. So, like, that holds nothing. Holds no merit. Without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus would be nothing. Pascal's voice emits a pensive hiss. Behold, proof of why knowledge must remain in the hands of the worthy. Many lay people are capable of possessing it, but a wise mind that is not bound by oaths of obedience to the Omnissiah is vulnerable to corruption and free thinking, even more vulnerable than the mind of an ignorant commoner. Now look at this guy, basically being like, education isn't something that should... that people should have, because they might use the tools, you know, they might use knowledge badly. So keep everyone ignorant and stupid. Again, morally reprehensible. This is good. This is good. This shows, you know, the sort of belief systems of 40k a lot better. Someone who is like one of the good guys saying, keep people stupid in case they become powerful. Awful, awful person, Pascal. What more proof do you need, Elantak? The monkey has confessed to her handiwork. Sure has. I will not allow a miscreant like you to continue wreaking evil. Yeah, she's a real miscreant. In the name of the Emperor, rogue trader, mobilizes he sentenced you for Sense Janus, right, ab Adam of Coronis to death. You're not saving Janus on proving it, Vistenza. You're destroying this world with your own hands. Theodora knew about your inclination. Yeah, I want to learn about that. Did she know? She owned this planet for many decades. She probably did pick up on the local gentry's quirks, but she asked me outright, as you are doing now. No, your predecessor was much more interested in supplies and tithes, which I provide without fail. So the thing is, right, this top answer, this seems to me that it's going down the path of, no, what you're doing is wrong, and her going, oh, is it? And us going, yeah, it's chaos, you idiot. She goes, oh, that's what the forbidden knowledge was. Oh, in that case, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be a good governor and then go back to experimenting on people. But just, you know, not with that knowledge, just generally, because that's the sort of person she is. So just carrying on to do awful things to everybody. But, you know, legally at this time, I have no interest in redeeming her as, you know, like, messy. Yeah, just a killer. There you go. Sentence to death. Let's make it official. Okay, this is literally deposing a governor. I think we need to go through the pomp if we're going to do that. You made a mistake of thinking that anyone would come to your aid on my world. Servants to me! Okay, and there's... Oh, that's fun. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Can we go around? Or just watch? Oh, we can't go around. Yeah, that's all there. Oh my god, seriously? Why would... Okay, well that was
I
swift.
always keep my options
Alright, in we
open.
go. In we go.
Trap or treasure?
Okay, I just realised. Why is Pascal at the front? And Apple at the back? So it just seems to be whatever order these guys are positioned in is the what's assigned to the different pieces. It doesn't take the characters into account, which is sort of annoying. But like, I kind of get it. You know, I get it. Because every time you change a party, change a formation. That's fine. I feel like most of our party should be kind of far forward. Maybe we should just do something more like that. Like that. There we go. There we go. So you can drag him behind. Alright, who is good at demolition? The answer's no one, right?
What is it?
I think she's the best. Oh, let's take a look. Alright, so demolition. So 60. 60 is indeed the best. Oof.
Data meditation
Okay,
is terminated.
what I'm going to do instead
Acquisition
I know how to take risks.
is walk around it.
Speak, Elantark. I have traveled far darker paths.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh...
Shireen,
Yeah,
I
sometimes you
love
do.
to lead.
Okay.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
That's a dumb thing to say, but very, see, that's warning. That makes me think that he is just like a cartoon inquisitor, rather than actually having some nuance to him when he says things like that. He's basically going, I'm an inquisitor. Okay, cool. It's just a bolt pistol. I don't think we need it. That can go. Alright. Now, okay, so we need to disarm that. Oh, Lord Warp. Yeah, look at that. It's some ancient squiggly. Oh, that's fun. Alright, so who can do that? Whoever can, go do it. Alright, thanks, Jay.
My pleasure.
Thanks for not exploding, Jay.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, good. So, do I want to disarm that? I'm going to quick save it and then do it. Because if we have to run back through here, I don't want to have to pause.
My success was inevitable.
There we go. Good. Alright.
My success is an
Is there money to be made?
Oh, well, he's gone all wrong. Demonette statues. Bit of a giveaway. Oh, hello. Hi. That's not a statue. I enjoy that these guys don't care. Oh, wow. Look at him. So wiggly. So wiggly. So we're going to have to absolutely kill all of these people. Tome of Excess. Does that not need specific? Oh, you suffer more damage from psychic and navigator powers, but you get more warp. That, I don't know. I guess I'll just carry that around with me. Because that's
Always
safe.
keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, that's fun. I like the art. That's by our namesake. That's a John Blanche one, I think, isn't it? I think that might be. Yeah, because the yellows. But then maybe not. Maybe it's just something of a similar style. Okay. Do I want to, like, sneak in around the side? Probably not, right? I just walk right in. I don't know.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, it'll be your arrogance, be your downfall for the Emperor. Okay, Abelard, I think we want to have over here. So you can keep this door blocked. Erliette needs cover because she needs to stay there forever. So a maid of honor there. Some guards. So there's the maid of honor. But I'm not seeing... Oh, another demonette over there. I'm not seeing what's-her-face anywhere. So she must be in the next chamber up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're fighting through the whole area. Well, isn't that exciting? Alright, Blanche, let's get you, I guess, here? Who's going first? That guy is, then this guy. That's annoying. In that case, I'm not really sure where to stand. Let's stand here, so he has to go past Heinrich's. I guess go slightly further, but you know what? Screw it, I'm going to go there. I think that's probably safest. Demonet's going to go soon. Alright, then Jai. Let's put you here. If you get brought into combat, not a problem. You just blast them. Alright, that'll do. Oh wow, I just summoned another one. Alright, this is going to make all the warp very wibbly, so I'm glad we didn't bring Adira. Nice, that's a lot of shooting.
Focus.
Dude, come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's use Analyze Enemies on someone. Let's go with the, I don't know, that one, I guess. And we do want to make sure that you are in perfect
I am not your
spot.
Xenos pet monkey.
Now, I wonder... Oh yeah, that means the next attack guaranteed a hit. We don't really care about that. See, I kind of want to hit the Maid of Honor, which I can do from here. But I wonder how well we're going to be able to do that. Alright, aim for an opening.
I understand your intent.
Alright, that could work. And then... Time affected by an exploit, time its cover efficiency will be reduced. That's what we need. But I didn't use expose weakness on her, which I should have done. Not expose weakness, analyze enemies, which I definitely should have done. I'm not sure. It's just for the next attack against a target affected by an exploit.
This tedium is
So if I
beneath
don't
me.
use it, then, you know, fine. 86% chance to hit. That's pretty good. Does have a lot of health, though. But, yeah, I think if they're just going to sit there and summon more demonettes
I
constantly...
must.
Okay, we did hit them both. Nice. Okay, Pascal, I don't like the damage you've taken already. Getting behind here to shoot into this lot sounds nice, actually. Not great odds to hit. But we may be able to fix that. Alright, let's make that a target. Okay, I'm going to make the Maid of Honor a target as well.
Comprehends all.
Oh, Corrupted Noble's going to go next. I don't like that much. Piercing Shot will have over-penetration. I wonder. No, that doesn't penetrate. Alright, let's use Analyze Enemies on Secret Chambers Guard, I suppose. Sure. Joint Analysis might be good. Allies will benefit from the exploits. Let's use this one. Okay, we'll mess with everyone's recoil and things.
The scriptural prognosis
There we
is
go.
favorable.
Because we will have a lot of automatic weaponry firing, so I think that's probably a good shout. And now, let's use the Melter.
Binaric override.
Alright, that's okay. That's okay. More demonettes on their way. Oh dear. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of that Maid of Honor. And yeah, I thought he might go for Pascal. But we did get out of the way of it. As we are wont to do. So I can kick this guy. Because it'll be funny. It's reason enough, right? Naturally. It's very funny. Okay, so we didn't get knocked down. Which I'm a bit sad about. Okay, I am sure... There we go.
Let's
I
see.
say, I'm sure there's a way that Pascal doesn't get hit here.
But of course, Lord
We've almost got rid of him. That's pretty good. Now, Abelard. We can't charge them from where I'm stood. That's fine.
Follow my lead.
I can stand elsewhere. So, let's charge. It's a nice good hit. And I think I'm going to want to use Endure. I'm going to use Shove. They might parry it. But just kicking them further away I think is useful. Alright, now Endure. I'm almost going to use Brace for Impact as well. Considering that this guy is probably going to shoot him, that guy's probably going to shoot him. Let's use Brace for Impact. You can use it once per turn, but that's fine. Everyone else can start getting some kills, so he doesn't have to worry as much about that. I'm going to use Bring It Down so we can charge somebody. I'm not sure if we can reach any of these guys. I can't believe the amount of people here. Alright, we're going to use it on him. And he's going to charge this guy. So that way these are all in combat with him.
I will do my duty.
And if anyone tries to shoot him, they'll hit a bunch of the demonettes by accident. As they are wont to do. I don't like that we've got Desperate Measures currently set up. Ooh, I could burst fire through these guys. I wonder if I should just kill them, though.
Don't let your guard
I'm going to move here, so I'm still in decent cover. At all costs is nice to have if I'm going to shoot these lot. I think what I might do, Air of Superiority on, I mean, anyone is fine, honestly.
I'll see to it
Because it'll help her
personally.
get more tactical advantage. And then I'll start blasting. I'm wondering if there's an angle I can get here. And the answer is no, not really. I probably won't hit Abelard, right? Probably not. Screw it.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'll take it. Alright, now Jai, I don't like that you've taken as much damage as you have. I could give Blanche another go so she can keep shooting them. That feels like quite a fun thing to do. But I think what I need to do is just kill these chumps. I don't like the idea of hitting Pascal, though. There we go. That's the angle. Excellent news. Excellent news. And then I can kill them too, probably.
Tell me, and it is going somewhere?
Nice. Damn, she's good. Okay, now... Voice of Command on
I can
Abelard.
do that, with the right
Brilliant.
incentive.
Alright, that'll do. Okay, that's excellent how much they're hitting Abelard there. Oh, there's a Stenza. Okay. Demonic Regeneration. Oh dear. I don't like people regenerating. Don't care if it's demonic or not. Okay, that's just annoying. Just throwing two of them. Really? Okay, our entire party is stunned. What a fun mechanic. Oh? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, look at that. The Eldaria here. And they've taken out Pascal.
Only in death does duty end.
Christ, this game. The cover system and everything in this game is just completely like a waste. It is only ever annoying. Don't worry, we're here to help. Immediately guns down one of my troops. And and the player is supposed to be happy about this. Also, my god, Abelard, why are you parrying? Okay, Abelard. Power swing. Hit all of them, please. Damn, that's cool. Okay. I mean, that's the way to go.
Grey hair, sure hand.
And they both parried. Damn. Alright, well, that's him done then. I apparently should have done the other stuff first. Oh, it puts down his AP. Didn't realise that. And everyone was stunned. Everyone is stunned. Because stun grenades apparently just work every time. Oh, there goes my biggest damage dealer. Okay, that guy's gonna run a gun. Well, okay, at least they're killing their own guys. I mean, when that happens, that's fun, right? That's funny. and makes sense. They're even shooting each other. But like, these are Chaos Worshippers, right? I think it makes sense they wouldn't care about each other, and I think it's fun, sort of crowd control. You can gamify that. You can use the troops to like. You can use their allies against them with your positioning. That's fun. But when you get punished by your allies shooting your own guys when you have no control over it, like that's just bad. That's just bad game design. It's just annoying. You know? Like we shouldn't have to take into account reinforcements that we didn't know were coming might gun down all of our guys while going, we're here to help. Like that doesn't make any sense. So I find that unbelievably frustrating. And they've got all their health back, because of course they do. Christ. Okay,
I
yeah.
am not your
Let's do
Xenos
that.
pet monkey.
Let's aim for an
I
opening.
understand your intent.
Okay, good. And then, yeah, precise
This
attack.
tedium is beneath me. If it serves
I
your cause,
I feel
no
the same way,
weakness is
Elliot.
hidden
I
from
feel
my
the same way.
sight.
Yeah, so Avalar's is gonna die.
Prove my metal.
Alright, at least the Guardian's in here doing something. Okay. So we can run to here, charge, and then maybe, yeah, Psychic Force might help cut through these guys. So let's try
need a
that.
foothold.
We need to kill some of these guys. You know, they need to get dead in a hurry. Let's aim for that one, so we're behind.
To the brink of agony.
Okay, they seem very into that. Can also kick one of these if I want. But I wonder if I shouldn't use that. Oh, that only hits one. Alright, Cleave doesn't even do that much damage, actually. Okay, let's use... Can't we use Iron Arm on Abelard to keep him in the fight?
I won't object.
That
to
feels
it.
more important to me right now. And yeah, I could just shoot them. That might be better. Alright, I'm going to kick one of them.
For the throne's glory.
Okay, good.
I am unsatisfied.
And, yeah, just going to stab one, I guess.
Let's see to it.
Alright, that'll have to
I'll
do.
revert to more conservative tactics.
Could shove one of them. Although Wall of Rockcrete is probably a good shout here, actually. Keep all these guys sturdy. Then if I use Endure, I'll only be able to do a normal attack.
Indeed.
But I think I need Endure. I can't miss, so start trying to kill this demonette. Okay, now Blanche. Not sure where I want Blanche to be at this point, but what I think I want is to give
If not
Abelard
me.
another shot. So let's... I feel like she might get killed by, like, just random soldiers, so I think I'm going to punt this one away. Well, didn't punt them away, but we did big damage there, so that's nice. Okay, now Blanche gets to do something else. I don't know what. So he's already under... Yeah, he's under the thingamajig. Voice of command. So I think... Oh, we can't use it on him. Has to be her voice of command, I guess. We can use it on Heinrichs. Oh, no, I can use that. Oh, I was clicking on voice command again. That's silly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, get back in the fight. And... if I move to here, I can carry on meleeing this
Taking
one.
calculated risk is my
We are
second
going to get
nature.
attack bonuses. Unless they have an ability that stops it, but... Oh, okay, they seem to have an ability that stops it. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. Although I can use a pistol, can't I? Again, that's terrible. Why is this such a terrible shot? We should be getting higher chance to hit because we have melee superiority. And I guess they must have something that stops them. from having melee superiority. Although I think it might be... yeah, not sure. Not sure. I don't know, let's increase... basically everyone else is dead. Okay, Alright, that'll hit an area. Let's try it. Alright, we hit him. Okay, so that's good that he's doing something to help, and yet they're shooting our guys again. And they did indeed kill the person that we were hoping they'd kill. Good. Demonic regeneration on that character. Need to get rid of that Lieutenant. Okay, they only hit...
will be swift.
Is that... really? They have 3 stun grenades.
A pitiful attempt.
Alright, come on, Eldari. Oh god, you're going to shoot through all my own guys, aren't you?
Scorn the pain.
So frustrating. Oh wow, okay, good, we're dodging. We're dodging.
Cain guides
Nice.
my hand.
Okay, that guy did something useful. Okay, there's 1 demonette left. 1 demonette. Alright, aim for the opening. I know she's going to keep getting healed, but her getting healed is probably better than whatever else Vistenza might end up doing. So, you know, I'll take it.
If I must.
I
I
can
am
use this
not
as
your
well.
Xenos pet monkey.
And I could use Elusive Shadow as well, couldn't I?
I understand
So I
your
might as
intent.
well. That is huge damage, and I'd love to see it. 69 to 74 damage. Beautiful. She has a lot of lethality. Okay, good. Keeping that one pinned. Nope, apparently not. That's annoying. Okay, there is another demonette here. God, do I just try and get out of dodge? Like, get up there? I don't know. I can start with a kick. Alright, I'll start by kicking her. It worked. Excellent. Now I need to get into combat with her. I'd like to move here.
Everyone,
Hopefully I
step
can
aside.
charge. Okay, good, I can.
Lord Captain.
Alright, so we've got to hit here. And then we can hit one more time.
I won't
It's not going to get
object to
killed,
it.
but if she tries to use Manifestation again, it'll probably trigger an attack of opportunity. You know, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Kind of want to go for that Demonette some more, on account of them being on the ground, but I kind of don't want to leave Blanche on her own with that Demonette. I think I need to capitalize on this attack.
Target well struck.
I am unsatisfied.
You might hit that guy as well. I think we just hit him with the big one.
Grey hair.
Nice, extra 15.
Agony.
Alright, that's fun. Love that. Love to see it. Okay, now Blanche. Let's get you behind cover. If the game would let me. Okay, good. Now,
I'll see
press the
to it
advantage.
personally.
Let's switch to the las gun. And let's start blasting through all of these fools. Although first,
On
Yeah.
it.
okay, Heinrichs. Psychic Force. That is going to probably spawn a demon, so maybe not. Maybe that's not something I want to do. So I guess I'll just
Let's see
attack
to
her.
it.
Almost certainly. So almost certainly we'll get the kill, and it didn't get the kill. It's okay, I'll just kick her to death.
I'm done with this one.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. And that got rid of the demonettes. Oh, well, now we're laughing. Now we are laughing. Could use Daring Breach. And that will just let me, like, wail on Vistenza a
I'll
bunch.
see our foes
So let's try that. Okay, I'm
Get
going to
me
move
a
behind her
target.
here. And we just start swinging, I suppose. Yeah. I think that's basically all I can do. 0 damage. Nice. Love to see it.
Let's see to it. Nothing
0
stands
damage
against
with a
me.
critical. Why? Why am I doing 0 damage? Demonic regeneration doesn't seem to be it. Force field. 50% chance to take all incoming damage. Okay, fine. So we just have to keep going. There we go. So having that 1 extra AP from leveling up is useful at a time like this. God, that's frustrating. Okay, so it's still our turn. I can just start blasting that guy, but now I think maybe we move up a bit further. I don't really want them to kill me. Alright, we're just going to shoot from here. It's pretty good odds to hit. I can use this first, though. No, I can't. I can use this first, though.
I am ready for whatever comes.
What? What? Oh, Christ.
I'll see to it personally. You never stood a chance.
Alright, well, she lives there now. 0 damage. It's annoying. Yeah, we just need automatic weaponry. Jai would have been brilliant for dealing with her. Now we're fine.
Time to prove my mettle.
Alright, everyone in. And someone shoot that guy on the floor. He's creeping me out. Alright. Earlier, we can shoot them. Perfect. Alright, analyze enemies.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Elisa
This
Shadow.
tedium is beneath me.
And then...
If
this as
I
well.
must.
Alright. Between 64 and 75 damage. So she's actually terrible. Terrible for this. Because this is a 50% chance of just mitigating all the damage.
I
So
understand your intent.
snipers here. Bad. That did no damage, didn't it? That did no damage. Okay, I can do a dismantling attack. I guess. Although attack the current weapon against an enemy attack cannot miss. But that doesn't mean it can't get completely ignored. Does additional damage equal to 25% of target's missing wounds? I don't know, I guess I just do this again, we'll see if that hits. Again, it could just be completely mitigated. But, I'm hoping... Okay, she's still going to have the debuffs from it, because it did hit. So the damage got resisted, but she now has a massive penalty to dodge and armor. So, cool. Should aim for an opening, shouldn't I? Or had I already done that? Oh no, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. It negated all the damage anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Oh, also, one thing I didn't really explain fully. I was more focused on the fact that the options weren't labelled very well. You know, dogmatic versus iconoclast. But I kept the Eldari alive, even though they'd done horrible things, because I think it's better to let them live knowing that the thing that they're fighting against doesn't exist, you know? They think all people are bad, so I show them that that's not true. They have no reason to basically, you know, be on a crusade against humanity anymore. So they're like, oh, okay, well, if this one's good, then I guess I'm not just fighting some, like, thing. I know the language doesn't quite apply, but, like, a people they have dehumanized, you know? So suddenly showing them the humanity. And I know the language doesn't quite apply because why they care about humanity when they care about the Eldar manatee or whatever. You know what I mean? Language doesn't really work for alien species. But so that was my plan. Keep them alive, and then they have a Farseer that can say to all of the lost people of their craft world, you know, anyone who's scattered around the place, oh, by the way, not all people are bad. I'm a Farseer, so shut up. So that's kind of the plan, right? I think it's better for humanity to not have Eldar with a grudge. So that was the thinking there. Alright, I'm going to walk away a bit.
Emperor is on our side.
Then I'm going to charge. Then I'm going to kick her.
I won't object to it.
And I'm going to shoot her a bunch.
But of course, Captain.
Okay, good. So, I get plenty of attacks in here. Alright, I kind of want to deal with her.
Tried and tested tactics are
Feels
the
like, you
best
know,
ones.
my lieutenant versus their lieutenant. Feels
It
like a
will be
good
done.
fight.
Target well struck.
Victory is imminent.
Brilliant.
At your
And
beck
then
and
a
call.
jump. They'll try and run away and it'll fail. Now, let's get to here. I can't give them an extra turn. Can't reach them. Okay. I don't like that you don't have line of sight through that. That's annoying. So I guess I'm just going to shoot them.
If
And...
not me. The best defense is a good offense.
Amazing. That was great. Well done. Can't move or anything, so I guess that's that. Alright, now what are you going to do? You're going to try and shoot me. Perfect. Alright, Eldari Guardian running in. The more things that can attack her, the better, you know. But looks like we got this covered. Oh, so one slight problem we got here is we're definitely going to hit Heinrich. Though we are going to do a lot more damage against the thing that we're actually aiming for because of all the crazy nonsense that we got going on.
If it serves your cause.
So there we go. And then so yeah. Just fingers crossed it actually hits.
Just guide me.
It didn't. Well, it did hit, it just didn't damage.
Path ends here.
Christ, she's like a coin-flipping god. It's ridiculous. Alright,
Let's see to it.
let's kick her again. The fact that she takes extra damage from like distance traveled is very useful
For
for
the
us.
throne's glory.
Okay, good.
My place.
Alright, let's
is at
move
the
over
fort.
here. Charge.
I'm not interested.
Really? You can't charge from there? Well, that's frustrating. Okay, let's
It
use
will
Endure.
be done.
Let's use Sworn Enemy on them. And yeah, can't do anything. Can't do anything with that. Oh, I can shoot. Might hit old what's his face. But I don't mind.
That had better not be intentional.
Oh, instead of flying.
I'd
Still
rather
can't
not.
charge. That's okay, because we're going to use
Forth on Valencia.
Daring Breach.
I've seen worse
Now we're
battles
gonna
than
charge.
this in my time.
And then
At your beck and call.
Hunter. There we go. Earlier lowers her weapon, but her shoulders remain tense. She finally catches her breath, shaking her hair out of her face in a fluid motion, and looks at you. And says, "I'm sorry my friends gunned down Pascal while shouting I'm here to help. You have done your duty, Elentak. From now on, Lilithan has hope for the future. A future without Silantresh and her followers. This world has yet to be cleansed, and there is time for everything. But there is time for everything. Now is the time to thank you." Earlier bows her head slightly. Slightly? Well, she must be impressed. "I doubt Xenos are capable of eliminating heresy on the planet, Blanche. But in a situation with limited resources, throne preserve me if I ever repeat the sentiment, but the Eldari's assistance is the best we can hope for in the short term, barring a radical solution to the problem." Yeah, see, again, Heinrich isn't being an absolute lunatic, but I don't know how much of that is the game's creators reining it the hell in so that they don't have to just basically delete every planet that the characters encounter so they can have them be relevant later. So, I don't know how much of it is that, but regardless of why, I'm glad that this guy actually shows restraint and pragmatism rather than just being, well, dogmatic, in the way that you would expect that word to be used, rather than in just the kind of weird, wishy-washy way that it is in this game. I hope that's the last I hear about Cultists and Janus, so the heretic is dead. Now what? Are you trying to say that's open season humans for Eldari now? No. Obviously not. Also, like Eldari, they're all a lot more sensitive to the warp than humans are. So if they'd actually make very good Inquisitors, I imagine. Hope that's the last we hear about Cultists and Janus. You are hoping in vain. The seeds these spawn leave behind may sprout in 100 years in other people and other deeds. I pray that I am wrong. It's okay, you have a long life. You can look after it. She turns her gaze to you. What about you, Elantak? Will you return to the skies, to the blackness amidst the stars, to seek a way through the gloom and tread the path of the more and more new worlds? Will we ever meet again? I hear yearning in your words. Why don't you come with me on my travels? Yeah, absolutely. Why the hell not? I'll most likely return to Janus in future. I must keep an eye on my worlds. I'm leaving Janus, I hope I never see you or your brethren again. No, it's fine. Come along. She straightens up to her full height. Go with you? She purses her lips, considering something. Perhaps that way I could search for traces of my kin who survived the destruction of our world, or even find out the cause of their deaths. And then she can say how great these humans are, and then we'll have some, a lot of Eldar who are actually willing to lend a hand in making the, this sector a better place. That's the plan. But yeah, the fact they live for hundreds of years, making sure that they have a good idea of how to interact with humans is, I think, very useful. Although, obviously, if they're dead, then that's years of meddling with humanity that we remove entirely. But, again, you know, just show them there's another way. And they'll take heed of that. Osharine, I pray to the Exalted One that your good heart is not broken by the black ungratefulness of those you welcome into your retinue. My only consolation is that this Xenos is still a little different from the damned scum that plague humanity in the Coronis Expanse. Okay, so Jai likes alien tech, but she doesn't like aliens. Interesting. Xenos in the retinue of a rogue trader is an acceptable precedent, although highly undesirable and fraught with danger. Again, I like that Heinrichs knows what's up. If you only cared for the Alentak, you wouldn't be following her. You would have thrown yourself into the abyss long ago. You are a canker, and the jaws of Silanthrus yawn wide within you. I'm assuming she means a psyker. Don't talk to me about dangers with you, a monkey who has no notion of what he is playing with. Yeah, like, the people who wield, psychic powers among the Eldari have had thousands of years to hone that knowledge and those skills. Humans are really playing with fire. It's the same dynamic with High Elves and the Empire within Warhammer Fantasy. Even though it was basically a High Elf that decided that actually the humans should embrace the use of magic, just because it's a good enough risk. You know, if they're taught properly, it's better than hedge magic being, rife, random wizards, like, who have no training, running around the Empire and causing chaos. No. Formalize it, teach them how to control it, and they can be used to fight chaos much better. It's the same kind of thing. But anyway. Since your will supersedes human laws on Xenos, I will face no reprisals while I'm by your side. I accept your offer. Cool. Silanthrash's voice is dwindling. The Lelathan is safe. Oh, good. Place must be cleansed. Burn it, monkey. We have fulfilled the terms of the agreement. Do not forget what you promised us, monkey. Well, don't forget what you promised me. You know, vague sense of you're not going to slave everyone and
Let us not dawdle.
all the rest of it. An M40 autogun. So I do enjoy that solid projectiles have better over-penetrations. They pierce more, which is kind of fun for, like, that's really good for crowd control. Sorry, I'm going to bring one along. Do you have that shield? I would love to have it. Extra persuasion. Well, that's not great. Oh, needle pistol. That's pretty cool. A sinister diary, which actually you can give to a heretic follower. Sorry, that's not true. You can give it to yourself if you are a follower-level heretical person, which is the stupidest way of phrasing any of that. It's so dumb. Force a light carapace. I don't think we need that, but I'll keep it around just in case we pick up a new character that can benefit from it. We don't need another auto gun, but yeah, all of that's cool. I'll bring all that along. Some goods over here. Very good.
I always keep my options open.
And another bolter. I'll bring that just in case it's better than what feels like absolute garbage that Argenta's got these days. I just love that it's all like just Warhammer artwork, you know. Obviously, it's artwork within Warhammer, but no, it's art from various like books and supplements and things.
I always have a backup
We
plan.
should deal with this.
Why would there just be a random, like, it's by a dinner table? Why is there a random trap?
A trivial task.
Keep your wits about you.
It's just silly. Okay, what are these gloves? Extra strength. Yeah, alright. Another journal. Let's have a look. To be an aristocrat is to exist in a higher state of being. Without a doubt, each of us born to realize one supreme purpose, to lead humanity to perfection through our example, perfection which the lesser beings have forgotten in the endless cycle of war and service. Only by attending to to their physical, intellectual, and spiritual needs, can an aristocrat fully devote themselves to that for which they were born. Creative passions, whether that be the fine arts, the written word, government, or other more refined spheres of worldly knowledge. An aristocrat's passion is in itself a virtue of the highest good. An aristocrat must satisfy these needs by any means open to them. Nothing stimulates a weary mind like fine amasec, a good flogging, or enjoyment of carnal pleasures with women, men, and animals. Wow. Is anyone surprised that it's always the noblemen who fall to chaos? To Slaanesh in particular. In the thrill of passion, an aristocrat is at liberty to torture or maim the subject of their desire. If the clergy frown upon such an act, repent, atone for the apostasy with jewels, and forgive them their closed minds. For only an aristocrat is given to understand that such acts are in service of a grand purpose. Hilarious. Such an aristocrat deliberately curtail their own desires in some way and fail to appreciate the gifts granted them as one of nature's higher beings. Wow. Just incredible. Then in what way do they differ from the dust beneath one's feet, from the mindless beast, or from the crude, deceitful, useless rabble? Such a pretender is an agonizing stain on our noble society, and it behooves every true aristocrat to return our lost brother to the fold, or to stamp out his contemptible life as gladly as we might crush a vexatious bug beneath our boot. Hilarious. Okay, so let's open this. I don't think that door opens. More goods over here. Then I think we're done here. And I think we're done. So let's just step into the Fornicatorium and I guess there's some more goods there. Okay, cool. And yeah, here we're going to call it a day. So guys, if you enjoyed this, then comment, like, subscribe. And yeah, I guess join me for another one. I just hope the next planet doesn't just keep going, here's a really cool premise, and then waste it entirely. Because, my god, this planet could have been so interesting, with loads of detective work and roleplay and, like, cool stuff to explore. And it may as well have just been a series of combats. Like, that may as well have been it, really. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
I won't compromise my principles.